Alright, so we should be good to go. We've got the side quest, we've got event quest, we can do a whole bunch of stuff. So maybe let's go and we'll start with some event quest. We're close to finishing up. We can do the last path here of 2.2 in the event quest. Let's just double check the what is it on this one? This one's cosmic. Anything specific on the path should be fine. Alright, so let's we can probably stick with this team. I think this is what we were working with the other day, and we can just continue from here. Alright, get everything set up. And we should be good to go here. So it should just be path E. Yeah. So just one more path to do here on 2.2. In Cavalier, we'll also jump in and do some of the new side quests. And we should be fine. Alright. Let's go Angela here against Icarus. Icarus throw those special ones. So easy with Angela to get those 10 aptitude buffs from the cosmic node here. She just hits so hard, and I don't even have her. This is just a rank 4. Rank 4 5-star. It's like a tank. I think that's why I've never really ranked her up. I just figure she does just a good enough job on her own. Just as a rank 4. Come on, Icarus. All right. Next up, Karnak. Let's go with Venom. Just going to build up to a special 2, convert all our buffs to Furies, and get a bunch of aptitudes there. There you go. Still hitting pretty hard. Let's just wait out the special 2. Let's go Karnak, thank you. Drop our own. And that should just do it. Finish at 100%. That's nice. Sketch Boy, we're back. Good morning to you, because I guess it's the morning for you. Good evening to me. All right, let's go King Groot. Just going to continue where we left off yesterday, but we can also do the side quest as well, because we have a new side quest. I did put out my initial run, but we'll go and finish the rest of it. Alright, call, thank you. This should be a nice big special 2 here. Nice damage. Thanks for throwing that special 2 call. And we are almost done. Another fight that we should finish at 100%. Perfect. Oh, and my mini from Cast and Crew Crystal got Black Widow Deadly Origin. What star level? She's really awesome. Like her bird, like the shock damage on her special 2. Fantastic. Oh, we got Nimrod here. I guess we'll just go Angela. I need more practice on Nimrod. There we go. That's a clean evade. Yeah, a little early on that one. Special 2 is not a problem. It's the special 1. It has that slight delay. Look at that, we're just gonna heal up to full, I think, hopefully on this one. Let's go Nimrod. Throw another special 2. Come on. Keep getting those parries when I want evades. There's another clean one. 2 in a row. And finish with 100%, so that was great. It's good practice there. Okay, we've got Invisible Woman. Let's go King Groot. Okay, we're just working through Cavalier. We're at 2.2 right now. I think this is our last path on 2.2. And then we can also do some... we're going to do some of the new side quests. Those new chapters that opened up today. I don't think I've done anything on my main account here. I think the video I put out today was on my second account. Alright, come on, big special too, let's go. Oh, a decent amount. Oh, got clipped. I still think we'll finish with close to 100%. Okay, let's wait till we get into the Fury phase. Big special 2. Look at that. Woof. All those aptitudes, bunch of Furies, massive damage from King Groot. Excuse me. Alright, let's go with Venom? Sure. Venom, we're just going to build up to a special 2. And then we'll get a ton of aptitudes from the Furies. Go. Big heavy attack. Alright, one more combo here should do it. Done. I think we're up to the boss. Yeah, so let's try. I think we went Archangel last time. Let's try it again. Poisons. Come on, once we get it to stick, there we go. A neurotoxin. Can we get more than one? There's 7 bleeds. Come on. Alright, there's some neurotoxins going. Six is nice. Let's go through your special 1 crossbows. Fine. Push you to a special 2. Not the end of the world. Okay, now you gotta throw something. Thank you. That was a nice fight. Jacob Showers, welcome back. We're going to do a little combination of Cav EQ and legendary side quests. So I think this gives us 100% on the second chapter. Alright. So we've got a few more paths against Misty and Captain America Sam Wilson. But let's go ahead. Let's jump over to the new side quest. So I don't think I've done any of the legendary here. So here, it's the first chapter at least is the same nodes as last week, which is nothing too exciting. But there's that tiger boss. Maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll bring Abomination, Human Torch. Let's see. You know what? I could do my usual fun team. I could bring Spider-Ham. I could go Mr. Fantastic and Doc Ock and just do my usual fun stuff. And again, if there's something that you like to see, or if you're too bored of this type of like my usual fun team that I like to run, you want to see some other stuff, let me know, and I'll gladly try out different champs that I've got. If I have them, I'll try them out for you. But if not, I'm just going to have fun with the champs that I enjoy. I just love the Power Sting synergy here. So like if we go ahead, for example, with Spider-Ham, he's going to get his own Power Stings plus the Power Stings from the synergy. So that should be fun. Of course, parries have to work. That would be nice. And it's always the first parry that's the one that really messes you up. And again, man, that's annoying. There we go. Okay, one mallet smack should do it. That's all, folks. Alright, what's next? It's okay, we can just go Doc Ock. Should shred it pretty fast. Granted, I didn't put on the anti-venom synergy. I should have taken that one. The anti-venom synergy just lets me potentially get double the amount of damage on the heavies when I detonated one of the debuffs. So you can see I apply the heal block, and on the heavy I remove it, and I get like 6,669 direct damage. If with the anti-venom synergy, that can be doubled to like over 13,000. Gotta throw that heavy attack. There we go. That was still pretty fast. Got a Quake. Doesn't really. Let's keep going with Doc Ock. I think I'm gonna test out I-Bomb on Tigra, and I'll have Torch as backup if I screw it up. I gotta finish this one quick. Not a clean evade. And take some aftershock damage. That's fine. Not a lot. And he's done. Next up, we've got Vision. Might as well just Doc Ock him again. as long as I don't have one of the... you can see right away he got the power lock on him. As long as my heal block or armor up isn't up, as long as my don't have one of the breakthroughs on him, like right now he's got the heal block, as long as I can remove that, if he gets the synthesis while he's like away from me here, he's just gonna instantly get power lock. But there you can see I had the heal block on him at the moment he got synthesis, which is rare, but it didn't power lock him that time. Either way, fight went down quick. Okay, oops. Next up, Electra. Alright. Alright, let's just go Spider Ham again for fun. Excuse me. Again, nothing too exciting on this first chapter of the side quest, but the second one, you have to bring in specific, at least one specific synergy, and we'll test it out, because I believe even if you bring in a specific synergy, like the romance synergy, once you bring in one character, it just works for all of them, whether they have the romance synergy or not. So we will test that out. There's a nice mallet smack there. Alright, so we got one more fight in this one. It's fine. Here, let's go. Let's go, Mr. Fantastic. Special 2 on him. Okay, should be stunned. Attack for the win. Perfect. Okay, so now we can see if we can get this one down clean. Alright, might as well. Granted, I don't want, so on this fight here, if I recall from earlier, so it's got the same regular nose, but then right back at it. So when you knock her down, she's going to be debuff immune, so I don't want to knock her down. I don't want to throw specials, so that's fine. So even though I'm not going to be reapplying the pre-fights, I might as well throw them on. And I just want someone with damage over time, or even the power stings. So let's go ahead with Immortal Abomination and see what we can do here, just with regular attacks. Okay. Whoops. A bit full evade. What do we do? parries. Don't fail me now. Alright, let's throw that special one, even though she's going to go debuff me. If she throws the special, the power stings are going to kill her. Perfect. Boom. Love it. It's nice power stings. Come in handy. Still one of my favorite synergies. Alright, so now if we take a look at the next path. So here, let's go take a preview. Love this preview button. Very clutch. So, again, hard head. So the only way to not get stunned, if under the influence of the romance synergy. So influence, I guess, just means as long as there's one romance synergy on your team, then everyone gets it. So if that's the case, I just need an evade counter for Black Widow here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do similar to what I did on the other account. So what I'm going to do is, what was it? I want Mole Man. Where did he go? Here he is. So I want Mole Man for the boss. And then, for example, we could take Hercules and we could bring Wolverine. And then, let's see, what else? We could go America Chavez. And who else can we bring on? Let's go Nebula. Okay. So let's see what happens here. If I go ahead. If I go ahead here now, if I don't use Herc or Wolverine, and I just use, like for example, if I just use America Chavez here, will I still get the under the influence of the romance synergy? So let's see if I get it on the left hand side. Yes, power of love. So I still get it, which is great. So that first parry is not going to hit. See, even my mid-combo first parry did not work, so I gotta be careful there. Oops. Alright, big special 2. And done. So it's just a bit of, getting used to the playstyle again. Even when you're using a champion, like if you were using a Wasp or a Doom, someone with like a mid-combo stun, just have to be careful that the timer is down before you use the mid-combo stun, or you're going to get comboed, I think, just like I did. So here, we're going to go right off the bat. We'll try and get the parry to remove it. Then we can parry. Then we can go in with our mid-combo stun. So same thing again. Back off. One, two. Big special 2. Nice. Okay, why is America regenerating health? I will show you. Okay, so this is good. Let's take a look at her kit here for a second. I believe it has to do with if I throw a special 2 when using the dark dimension, so it'll be, I think, the middle one, you regenerate 12% of hit damage dealt. That is what's happening, UIM. Or you there, I'm curious. So there, let's try it again. So it has to be, she's got 3 phases that she can throw specials in, that you interrupt your heavy attack to throw those specials. So if you throw her heavy attack, which she's got a mid combo stun, like a mid combo like heavy, and if you do it, you can interrupt it in different spots. So let's try it again here. So for power control, I'm going to let it go all the way through. And really, so here, so it's 1, 2, 3. So if I throw that, ideally, I want to try and get a little bit of each going. So there, now I've got the dark dimension as well. So I've got 2 of the 3. Now I've got all 3 going. So here is on the second one, dark dimension. There I get some healing back. Come on, Sinister, I don't want to deal with your special 2. Thank you. Okay, we get the first one again. 1, 2, boom, done. That makes sense. I don't have America, which is kind of a shame. She's nice like champion, nice champ to have. It's, you know what, the 3 champions. What is it? It's Wasp, Doom, and America Chavez that have this mid combo stun, which is a really fun style to play. I definitely enjoy that. We can do it one more time, but definitely a fun style, and she's got really nice power control as well on the with the first one. So if I go ahead, or the third one, so you go there, you get the negative zone. So if you have champions that have passive power gain, then you put on a couple of the negative zones, and you reduce their you can actually reduce their power gain altogether. Okay, so let's get some healing back. 1, 2. Actually, I think we killed him, so I don't think we got anything back. You mean Doom's heavy that inflicts stun if you have shock applied? Exactly. So to me, it always feels like a mid combo, like stun, because like you've got to hit in, like here, you can do it at any point. I can go 4 hits, and then I can go into the heavy. Same with Wasp, same with Doom if the shock is up. Exactly. But for America Chavez, the shock doesn't have to be up. So you're not limited to that. You can do it against anybody as long as you can stun them. Alright, I don't think I really have a Havoc counter, but I think Nebula should be okay. Let's see if Nebula can do it. Yeah, I don't get a armor up here. Should have brought an armor up, champ. And of course I blow that one. That's nice. definitely going to lose this one, but that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. It doesn't really matter. I love that feature. I have Doom as a max 4-star, so I'm so sad I have to out-upgrade him. You know what? Again, depending, I don't know where you are in the game. If you can still use that 4-star max Doom, it's going to take you for will help you out a lot early on. Obviously, once you get to the point where I think it's where you can't bring in the 4-stars anymore, but until that point, you can abuse that 4-star Doom. I'd really like to get my dex there on that special one to work. Perhaps you know, why does everyone talk about taking 6-stars rank 3? Is it that important? Well, what happens is that there are so many people in the game that, again, a lot of the guys who are doing videos, and I'm guilty of it as well, is that I've been playing for 5 years, and I've got a big roster. See, just made uncollected mid-January, haven't advanced since. See, and that's the thing. You have to, the only reason people are talking about 6-star rank 3s because those are the most realistic options for taking somebody up with the way that rank up materials are being distributed at the upper end of the game. Like, there are guys already with 6-star rank 4s, and I've done everything. I'm not buying offers for rank up materials. I just don't like doing that. I don't like to spend on those. So I don't have enough materials to take anybody to the highest rank, right? I just don't have it. But that's not stopping me from competing and completing all the content. But ideally you do, just like if you have early on, whether it's a 3-star or 4-star or 5-star, you want to take them up to the highest rank. Right now, the most reasonable rank is people will talk about 6-star rank 3. It's not so much, and again, it's the same thing. I have a 5-star. It's like the difference between a 5-star rank 4 and 5-star rank 5. If you can get all the utility and damage done out of the champ at a certain level for whatever content you're doing, then you don't necessarily need to use the material for that champion. You can use it for somebody else. So it really depends on what you are, up to, what your next progression piece is. I always liked to, people would talk about, oh, brand new champion, I'm going to take this one up to, a 4-star, max sig right away. I could never do that. It was never something that I could do. I always felt like I was behind in that regard. But as long as you, but I always thought of my rank ups as what is going to help me progress the most for the content that I'm doing. Right? So, and if that was an older character, great. If it was a newer character, awesome. But just kind of, I always looked at new content that I hadn't completed yet and said, okay, what do I need to do that? Right? You get to a spot where, you'll get to a spot where you want, you need bleed immune. So you look at your roster and you're like, okay, what do I have that is, what do I have that meets that criteria? What's the best one, which is the one I enjoy playing the most, and then go from there. So you're not there yet. And I think what's interesting is what happens in the game these days is that a lot of people get into the game around December time, and you have an option to get gifting crystals. And gifting crystals is the easiest way for even a brand new account to all of a sudden get some 5 or 6-star shards that you were you know, that you were that you would never otherwise get. So is it super expensive to grind to rank up 6 stars? Yes and no. Like, on the one hand, if you're playing the game every day a little bit and you get into an alliance and you're doing alliance quest, alliance wars, and you're getting materials as you go, like, for example, I'll just show you, like, I can show you that I end up personally, I'm stuck with you know, I save a bunch of, like, map 5, map 6, map 7, and recently we started map 8. And all these crystals here from Alliance Quest is going to be, you know, are going to give me, like, rank up materials, right? It's going to give me, mainly, it's the T4 class catalyst crystals. But again, I'm stuck. Look at this. I've been playing for so long, and I've got 247 T4CC crystals just sitting there. I've got tons of actually T5, and I have 2,000 T4 class catalyst fragment crystals, and it's just because I don't want stuff to go into overflow. And when I get a new champion and I want to rank them up, then I go ahead and I pop all this stuff. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that you need to do hoarding. Like, I'm not, it always drove me crazy to see some guys hoard, like, champion crystals, because why bother, you know, open the champion ones. But resources, sure, you're only limited if I go to the inventory. And also, I don't know what level you're at, depending on the level. I was taught, there was a guy in the chat the other day, he had gotten he had like a champion that he could rank up, but he literally, you needed, let's say, 6 catalysts, but his inventory could only hold 4, something like that. So you need to get up to a certain level, you know, in order to get it. So, for example, I've got a whole bunch of catalysts in overflow. Here, let me just go to the catalysts themselves, right? If I go to, not here, where's my inventory? Sorry. Catalysts. Here we go. Right? So if we just look at, for example, tier 4, right? So sure, next time I get a champion that I want to rank up, other than skill that I'm at, like 14 of 16, I'll go and I'll just go ahead and, you know, rank up, you know, I'll go pop a whole bunch of crystals there if I really need to. If I really want to get, you know, like T4 science or something, so I have the crystals there to do it. I'm even in the same position almost for tier 5, where I only have a mutant at the moment. I've just kind of got a few pieces. I'm close to a cosmic, close to a tech, but I've got a whole bunch of, I've got like 6 crystals worth of like fragment crystals. But, you know, but that's what it is. It's just, you gotta end up ranking as you go. I'm actually pretty set so far. 6-star Kingpin and Thor Ragnarok. 6-star Kingpin's amazing. Amazing champion. He will take you so far. And you have Iceman for bleed immunity. I love Iceman too. Like, and for sure, it is definitely expensive to rank up. It's definitely expensive to rank it up in terms of, not in terms of money, but in terms of like currency in the game. Alright, so here we are just going to use our, we want to keep our, we don't want to gain too much monster mass here, because we want to stay with our evade counter the entire time. And again, I was saying this the other day, if you're early on in the game and you're trying to do like, let's say the side quest or the event quest, if you go ahead and you see like, okay, heroic's really easy, I can get that done, no problem, and you go into master and you go, okay, I can get that done, and then you go to epic or something like that, and you're stuck, then just do 100% of the ones that you can do easy. Don't, and what you can do is you can actually, I would say if at the beginning of the month you can't go so far, take the free rewards from the levels that you can do, see what champions you get, see what rewards and materials you get, and on the last week of the month, then go back in and see maybe you saved up some revives and potions, and then you go and try and tackle the content that you couldn't do at the beginning of the month. There's always lots of free stuff, and I think the free stuff, like from the earlier quests and the easier difficulties, is pretty easy to get, and really I think helps out the newer accounts. Like, I'll do the easier difficulties as well. I'll find a day where it's on hero use, go in, auto fight it, make it easy. His rage is cut through the realm of Legends quest like a hot knife through butter. That is true. He is a monster, Kingpin. I abused him throughout the war season. He was definitely my MVPs. A good point. Something I wish I picked up earlier since I just began doing that. Yeah, you know what? I find people get really excited about trying to do. Like, I remember the first time. You know what? I remember there were times where, for example, when I'm doing the event quest, even if I couldn't do, like, even if I got to uncollected for the first time, maybe I couldn't. I could get through, let's say, the first chapter 1. But then when I got to chapter 2, it got too difficult. So I would just go back and do chapter 1 100% and take the 100% completion rewards for the quest that I could complete. And then, again, grab the ones that you can, and then slowly you progress to where you can do everything. Your roster improves, your counters are there, and you keep going. Alright, so we did the legendary side quest, so let's jump back in. We're almost done here. Let me double check what the nodes are. And I'd say no matter what, reading is always a key skill in this game. It makes it so much easier so that you don't, when you know what's going on, like, why am I losing health? Why is this happening? Then you read it, it's like, oh, if I lose my combo, I'm going to be taking degen. Okay, so I can't lose my combo there. Alright, so this one here, which again, I found I'm completely trolling everyone on this one. I haven't seen anyone put together a nice image, but I don't know if you guys noticed the $sign, the $sign, the $sign. So money, 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 baby. That's what Kabam wants. Alright, what are we going to do here? So this one, we want skill. So yeah, let's go ahead and bust out the 6-star rank 3 Kingpin here. And let's get him with Mr. Sinister and Hood. And we're going to go with Hit Monkey. And we're going to troll the boss with Magneto. Alright, let's do this. I'm terrible at reading those effects. I'm telling you, it's like, I'm almost tempted. Like, it's like I've done, like, when you finally get there, I do have like Act 6 and Act 7 boss fights for everything. I'm almost tempted to just do videos just on nodes, just one node at a time. Yes, we're gonna get some Kingpin for sure. Let's do it. Oh, sorry, the game crashed there, so we'll just give me a second to get it back. That has been happening a little more often. Go to start the fight, and boom, there it goes. Oh, man, I hate fighting Hit Monkey and Tigra so much. It's stupid difficult to dex their attacks. Okay, if you're like Tigra, I agree, it's a pain. Hit Monkey, his special one is a lot easier than it seems, and you can consistently attack in after evading the special one. I could, if you'd want, just for fun, because we've got it, might as well. I'm not like an expert at evading Tigra, it's kind of like a feel for it, but Hit Monkey, for example, let's just go and use anybody against Hit Monkey. It doesn't matter who we use. Let's go Red Skull here. Just for fun, we'll do a 1, and I'll just show you what I end up doing against Hit Monkey. Crap, except my... not a good choice here. He's going to power drain him. Alright, his special 1, 1, 2, 3, and you can attack back in. So the special 2 is a little more annoying, but again, even that is not as bad as it seems. But again, special 1, 1, 2, 3. So that initial jump, and you can, as long as you do all 3 in a row, again, 1, 2, 3, and you can, like, so it's just 3 dashes. And I almost count it out in my head while I'm doing it, and then you can always attack back in. The special 2 is a bit more of a pain, but I am getting better. I am better at it. But oh, that's a serious roster. Yes, again, like I said, it's like a 6-year-old roster on this one. So let's get back into it. But again, it's just I'm not good at evading every single champion, but certain ones you get a handle on it. Like some of them have like visual cues, some of them have sound cues. There's still some that I'm not great at, and I just will go ahead and just block them. But the certain ones like that Hit Monkey, once you have it down, do a few duels. And now you don't have to. Before you used that, you could only do like 5 duels or practice fights a day. Now you can just go into your roster, and you can just go ahead and practice against any champion that you have on your roster at any time. And so what I will do is, if I have I had like an America Chavez boss fight in Alliance War, and my plan was to go in with Void. So what I did was, I happened to have America Chavez, so I took like a 2-star Void or a 3-star Void and practiced against my own 6-star. And then, try and simulate the scenario that I was going to be in. And then I did a lot better on the fight because I was kind of prepared for it. I had already done it before. So you can't necessarily simulate the nodes, but you can at least prep for it. So really handy for certain champions that if you're not used to their specials. Now there are some champions in the game that you're only going to get to them when you meet those bosses, and they're going to have some unique specials, and sometimes the only way to get used to those ones is by using revives. But that's not for a while. That's like champions like Grandmaster, Collector, things like that. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and we'll try and do Mojo with Kingpin here. Or even, you know what? Let's go ahead and just try it with Hit Monkey. See if we can just bleed him down really fast. This might not be great. Alright, come on. Big bleeds, big bleeds. Alright. Is Hela negating some of Kingpin's damage? Seems he's dealing too little for a 13k rating. Let me just take... I don't think there was anything special there, but let's just take a look at the node. Let's see. Each time the attacker is inflicted with a non-damaging debuff, the defender gains a fury buff. Okay, so they're just going to be hitting harder. They shrug off debuffs a little bit sooner. No, there shouldn't be anything. But these guys are much bigger health pools in general. Like here, he's got 242,000 health still here. So let's go ahead here. Yeah, there shouldn't be anything that's... there shouldn't be anything here messing with Kingpin. But again, the rages on their own don't really do much until you get to the... you get like his actual like buff that he gets when you get 7 rages. It's also the... I should have used this special one. But it's also... I don't know if you have... if you've unlocked willpower. Because willpower is... Now again, you don't have to. I have one account that has willpower, one account that doesn't. But the I can just get consistent healing the entire time from the rage debuffs. Yeah, once I get that overpower buff, so I get some nice unlockable specials. That's always nice. See, I'm used to, because the stuns don't last as long on this node. Alright, he's done. Oh, what's Mojo's deal? He's difficult to make sure his anti-life degen field is not activated. Yes, Mojo gets a bunch of prompts throughout the fight. And if you do the prompt, then you're going to get the anti-life field goes up. So it's a little bit of RNG, meaning like random. It's like a little bit random, but they the typical ways you don't want to have a buff on you, because when you get a buff on you, you go ahead and he can get rid of your buff, and then you take a ton of degen. So a lot of guys will typically use somebody who does not get buffs to fight like a Mojo. So you could use someone, there's very few, but like Spider-Man 2099 is a new champion that doesn't get buffs. There's Red Guardian doesn't get buffs. Or you could use someone like, I could use Magneto there because he's #metal, and I could, I could go ahead and try and see if I can just negate his abilities altogether because of Magneto's magnetism. But for example, I fought Mojo a bunch, even with Doc Ock in Alliance War, and just as long as I can parry him, I just try not to dash back and trigger the dexterity buff. Okay, Mordo, throw your special, thank you. Okay, big special 2 here, hit monkey. I know she had a physical resist buff applied early on in the fight. Yeah, so that might just be in her kit. I can't remember everything that Hela's got. So that might have been from that. I like Cav's victory animations, fireworks. I'm a sucker for it. Yeah, that's true. That was just recently added. I like Mordo's animation. Kano, if that's how it is. Sorry if I didn't say it right, but yes, Mordo's got some cool animations, but he can be a bit tricky to fight sometimes, especially on the node. Depends what node it is. Alright, we'll go back to Kingpin here. Kingpin also, if you can get them in the corner with a bunch of heavies in a row, then you can do some nice big damage. But with this particular node, where the debuffs don't last as long, then then it doesn't quite work. Yeah, see there. But you have to get like 3 in a row and you do a really nice set of damage. But when when he already has a bar of power, I'm not gonna try and get that in the corner there. And I found I don't really need it at all for Kingpin to be good. Oh, his sound effect, yeah. Ridiculous. He just has those armor ups. We're doing okay though. We're actually getting Furies on this node. Just every time we have a debuff that expires, we get one of those Furies. So we just keep putting on the degens, and we keep getting some Furies every time. But there we go, finish with 100%. So Kingpin, super sustainable champion. Alright, let's go here, continue up. Alright, let's go hit Monkey again, just giving them each a chance to play a little bit. Ant-Man's glancing can be annoying. Sometimes the fights take a little bit longer. The glancing will prevent some of the abilities from proccing, so I'm not really getting any bleeds yet. Let's see if we can get some bleeds on the special too. Is that just one bleed? Really nothing. Again, all that glancing. Getting some nice crits, just I'd like to get the bleeds on him. Come on, throw your special to Ant-Man. Just playing the dancing game here. Okay, let's go special 1. Still nothing. Okay. Oh man, we got clipped. I didn't like that. Alright, come on. Big special 2. No bleed still. Fine. But he goes down. Alright. So I have 2 cool options that I could use here. Oh, but I didn't bring the synergy with Mr. Sinister. He's got an interesting what's the synergy that he's got? That's fine. I'm just gonna... I noticed that Misty Knight is a hashtag battle champion. So we're gonna go in with Magneto, and we're gonna try and get her done in 14 hits or less. That's my prediction here. We're gonna go 14. I think we can do it in 14 hits again. Oh, maybe 14 was with the 6-star rank 3, so 565. I don't know, maybe it'll be 18 hits. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. We just need to get up to a special 3. That's the goal here. Oh, come on. I don't want to get clipped there. Come on. Where are my parries? Come on. One more parry here. Boom. 39 prowess. Let's see. It's going to be a few more than I thought. Alright, what did we end up with? Even though I got clipped. 13 hits. There we go. So I was right. 13. There we go. That's all it is. 13. Thought it was going to end up being more. 13 hits is all we need. Shows you how ridiculous Magneto is. Every time they make these new characters and they're hashtag metal, Magneto comes in for the kill. Alright, let's do... Oh, you know what? I can finally claim, because I think I'm... let me just go to the inventory. And we can claim these extra revives from the compensation they've been giving. Alright. And you'll find there are certain champions. Like right now, Magneto destroys all hashtag metal champions. You have someone like Nimrod is an insane mutant counter. Like Torch is a massive mystic counter. So there are champions out there that are just really good for specific classes or types. Alright, let's see. Oh, this is Tech. And Captain America, Sam Wilson. It's just I need a champion with an armor up that I can dash back you dash back and convert it to a true strike, and then you can don't worry about any of his evade stuff. Alright, so we're gonna go with my favorite synergy, which is Doc Ock, Mr. Fantastic. What other text do we want to bring in? Okay, we got Nimrod. We can go Warlock. And you know what? Just for fun, I'm going to throw Anti-Venom, because he's got a nice synergy with Doc Ock as well. And we're going to do... We should breeze through this one, no problem. What are the paths we have left? We did B. We have to do C. Okay, so we'll do C here. I used to have a good Magneto on my old account. How far did you go with your old one, man? Once I get the... Come on, missed that one. Once I get the Furies going from the node, Doc Ock's hitting nice and hard here. Should be one more. Perhaps you could demonstrate some iHulk gameplay here. He's pretty good, but I haven't seen much. So I do have him as a 6-star rank 3, but I am not the master of playing with iHulk. There are some good guys out there who's great. Oh, not that far. I had several 5 stars, but ended up burning out and left for a while. Forgot my password, so I can no longer access it. Well, even if you just have, do you not have even your email? Because you could, you can just go, you can just say that you forgot your password, just send it, and you probably can just retrieve it with your email address. You should be able to do that. Again, I'm not a expert for that, but if you had an email and password, even if you don't have the password, you should still be able to retrieve it as long as you have access to the email account you used. Alright, there we go. We've got the 10 Furies. And there we go. Huge special too. Done. Alright, even Apocalypse I think we can handle with Doc Ock here. Let's get some of those Furies up. Nice, up to 8. No crits. Alright, we're up to 10. Big detonation there. Again, like 16k on the heavy attack there, just from direct damage. Very nice. I did the email I used had shut down, but my current account is so much better overall, I wouldn't trade it. Okay, no, then that's fantastic. Then go ahead, use the new one. That's great. So I ended up at a certain point. I went ahead and so I have I run 2 accounts. This is my main one, and I have another account. And at this point, they look almost the same. But that's just because I've been playing them for a long time. I did get lucky with the champions on the second account that I got early on, and helped get me going pretty fast. And again, once you've played the game already before, then it makes it a lot easier the second time around. That's why you'll see guys do like new account challenges, and these guys fly through it. But you have good ideas of like exactly who you want to rank up, exactly who's going to help you the most. Alright, we're up to the full 10. Oh my goodness, look at the damage there. The 10 Furies, 15k on the direct damage, and the power sting. Whew. Flying through this. But maybe after this, so it's probably Doc Ock. I'm a huge, if you can't tell, I'm a big parry heavy guy. Now, granted, over time, especially with certain nodes that I take in like Alliance War, like where I was taking like stuff like Stunning Reflection and Window of Opportunity Stun, so I've definitely, or like Ebb and Flow Intercept, I've definitely improved my my overall gameplay skills, but I think that still parry heavy here is my favorite style, and I like Doc Ock's got. He's been one of my favorites. On my second account, he was my first and second 6-star, and that's kind of where I honed my Doc Ock skills. But I I haven't been able to play him much in Alliance War. The paths that I've been taking there, I've been mainly using what is it? I've been mainly using Kingpin. I used a lot of Magneto, Guillotine 2099. I don't know, it was lots of. I ended up using I think I ended up using 19, 20 different champions in Alliance War this season. Come on, Mr. Negative. There's lots of unique game styles. I think I find, even though I've got I know that Quake's an amazing champion for the people who are good at sitting there and evading against the wall for the entire fight, which has never been my thing. I know the general premise. I'm just not very good at it. And for some reason, champs like Ghost, where you want the champion to hit into you, I'm like whatever it is. Maybe it's just it goes against my regular instincts. So I don't know. I know how. Again, I could play it, but I'm not that great at it. So I just stick with. I like champs that I know are sustainable and reliable. Don't know if you've seen Spider-Man No Way Home yet, but one of the soundtracks, his name is Auto Trouble, which plays when the Good Doctor shows up on the bridge. I recently saw it for the second time. Granted, between all the reaction stuff I've seen online afterwards, but I saw it for a full second viewing. I went recently again, and it was just as good the second time around. Awesome movie. It's a play on the terms Auto Trouble. I getcha. Like and cars. I get it. Dad joke. Alright. So here, let's go ahead. We can use. Actually, I've done Nimrod before. Let's try Warlock here. So the goal on this one is I'm going to have my armor up. And if I dash back, I can convert it into a true strike. There it is. Okay. Again, convert it to a true strike. And just bait his special 1. We'll get him with a nice big special 2. While our true strike is on. Okay. I need to dash back. There we go, get the true strike. Now I think this little setup is specific just for this fight, where that node is active. Okay. Again, dash in, please. Come on. There we go, there's the true strike. Throw your special 1. Ouch. Come on. I gotta deal with the special 2. Oh, great. Did not want to deal with the special 2. Alright. Let's just go ahead and throw on the pre-fights. And we'll just use Nimrod, and hopefully he gets him down. Not the greatest gameplay there before, but it's being stingy on the specials. Okay, there's my true strike. debuffs. Let's get some shocks on him. Reapply the debuffs. Again. Okay, let's get another True Strike. Okay, fine, reapply the debuffs. Come on. There's the True Strike. Get some shocks on it again. Okay, True Strike active, throws a special one. I get clipped. Okay, reapply the defense. Oh, come on. Where's my parry at? Telling you, you do the same thing over and over again. And then it doesn't do what you want. Come on. There we go. Now Nimrod is just annoying more than anything else, but not hard to get past. Yeah, he's a little annoying, but I guess I've played him a lot recently, so like against him recently, so it's I'm definitely just getting used to it. All right. So I think I'm running a little low on energy here. Let's see. Maybe we can do a bit more of the side quest, and then we can throw in. Here we'll throw in iHulk for you. So let's go into this one again. We'll go ahead and we'll put iHulk on the team. And what's a good synergy with iHulk? Increased duration. So that's yeah, we'll just do it on his own. It's fine. And then we want Torch as backup for the boss. And I guess we could bring in one synergy here. Let's go ahead. Now again, I'm not so great at this, but we will try. Still not 100% perfect on like the best rotation here for him. I know that finishing with like using like the medium attacks are gonna get his rage up. There we go. But basically, and then like as you fight, you lose health, but then you're gonna get a bunch of regen. So he is a sustainable champion. So I'm not sure if he's going to be that great against Killmonger here, but let's try it out. It's like every medium attack, I increase the rage charges. I think I can double them with a heavy attack, and they also reapply if he throws a special. Oh, come on. getting clipped. So there, I get a bunch of healing back. Now I need to wait out his specials. Yeah, not the best fight for iHawk here. Ah, man. Sorry, I screwed that up. I just shouldn't have taken him against that. Yeah. It's fine. I just shouldn't have taken him against Killmonger. Don't get to really showcase him too much. And, I don't know, the controls are just not doing their thing today. But we'll be fine. We can use Mr. Fantastic a little bit. Yeah, I think his really his thing is that again, I didn't really do the right rotation there, but I know you want a bunch of medium, like you want to get a bunch of mediums. You want him to throw specials, and again, there are some guys who are like you build up really fast. You throw the heavy attack to like double your rage, like the big special twos. I don't know. I've seen some really nice gameplay from him. But that was definitely not it. You ain't the only one having trouble with controls. You know what? It's just, I don't like to make the controls excuse. But every once in a while, you're doing like the same thing over and over again. And you know, even if it's just like muscle memory and it doesn't work, it just drives you crazy. Plus, also, the AI is very sneaky these days. Where, like, you know, they might take one step, stop. Even here, right now, Odin's gonna go dash in, dash back, take a few steps in, pause. You know, like it's just to mess with you a little bit. And if you go too early, you get punished. You do it a little bit too late, you get punished again. Some guys in my alliance are having trouble with dexing, pairing, and the game will crash occasionally. Yeah, I've had some crashes lately. I had one during this stream. And the parry dex stuff hasn't been as terrible. Dexing, it's just like sometimes it's more that like I'll get a parry instead of a dex sometimes. Alright, here, let's see, Penny. We pulled Penny yesterday, which was awesome. It was a great way to end the stream. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that today, but I don't think I've got any crystals to open. But yesterday was a memorable one, that's for sure. Alright, now let's get rid of Penny's sync shield. So we're going to let her twirl up, hit into the shield, until that purple shield is down to 0. Now we can go back to our parry heavy game. Get off the special 2. Intercept with our own heavy. Heavy again. Okay, now we're not because the sync shield is back. So we're going to hit into the block. Do that a few more times. Okay, sync shield's down. Go ahead. Oops. And there goes Penny. Alright. We'll go Doc again here, and then we're going to torch this Tigra. And then I think we're going to call it an evening. We'll see if I've got anything to open. But then I think that's going to be it. Oops. Got a clip there at the end. Let's get back to the parry heavies. Of course, that doesn't work. Alright. The heavy attack to take him out. Done. And now we can do Tigra again. Now again, the thing with Tigra, I'd say, is that she gets the unblockable when she's far away from you. So if you're close to her, then you have a better chance of potentially evading her special 1 or special 2. But it's a pain. So here we're gonna go Human Torch with the pre-fight, and again, because of the nodes, we're just not going to knock her down, because when we knock her down, she becomes debuff immune. So we're just going to stick with basic hits. I don't really want to push. Fine, we'll go with special 2. Hopefully she just won't throw any specials. It's fine. There, she didn't throw anything. Perfect. Is that going to knock her out and give her the stun? Yes. Yeah, Tigra definitely has a thing where lots of stuff I didn't know about Tigra. So I'm not an expert, but we can take a look quickly at her kit, because it's like if you're fighting with Tigra, you can go ahead and you can dash back, and then you can get an unblockable special. So if I go here and we look at her kit, let's see special attacks. If the opponent is far away from Tigra at the point during a special attack, she gains unblockable for the next hit. Landing the unblockable gives you the ruptures. So if you're far away from her, then she's going to get that unblockable. A lot of times, unless it's unblockable specials altogether, that's a different story. But regular specials, then you can almost take. A lot of times, I can take the first hit of the special on the block and then dash back the rest, even if she gets the unblockable. But if I stay a bit close, it's a little bit easier. But again, that special 2 is a really long one, so multiple dashes. Let's see. Okay, we still have energy left, so we can go back in and do... We can do this one as well. I think that, again, we can try iHulk again, see if we can get some better gameplay with him. And again, but this one here, but this is the stun one. So all we got to do is, and that'll make it a little bit more difficult. So I don't think that's going to be as fun. So I might not stick him on there. We wanted the evade champion. So we're going to go with... what's another evade one that we could test out? You know what? I'm just going to stick with Mole Man. He's too good. And then who else do we want to throw on the team? We just need one romance synergy. Who's got one? I think there's all sorts of champions that have it. Is there anyone that we want to test out that might have the romance synergy? Here, I'll look it up quickly. Because I was looking it up earlier. Romance synergy here. And I know there's an image that was probably put out for it. And again, it's not everyone... okay, what's just romance? Alright, so who can we bring in? Ooh, okay, let's see. Who has one? Let's see, okay. Maybe we'll go... let's see. Maybe let's go Winter Soldier. Who does he have it with? I think it's Black Widow. Not that I don't think of it. Don't have Black Widow. Yeah, because that's not gonna... Whatever, let's see. Because I could go Killmonger, Winter Soldier, and... Do I have a Black Widow? Even this Black Widow. Is that the romance synergy? Yeah. Alright, let's do that. And... let's see, because this one here is going to turn him into like a Star-Lord type character. Let's see, and then we can throw on anyone really. Let's throw on Professor X. He can also deal with the evades. Alright. Let's test this out. Like I don't have I don't think I've got I don't have a Black Widow at like 5 or 6 star. Okay, 1 second. Let me just get this thing set back up again. All right. So here, this will be fun. Let's try and keep our combo up with Winter Soldier. So you know how like Star-Lord increases his attack for every hit in the combo meter. So if you have Winter Soldier with Killmonger, he does the same thing. So we can actually hit pretty hard. Can't carry it from fight to fight like an Aegon, but that was pretty good though. Let's do it again. Plus the extra furies from every time you parry. It's pretty nice. Here's another one. Yeah, 30 hits. It's pretty good. I think I actually ended up ranking him up specifically because he's a mercenary champion. I used him for the latest back issues or variant. So again, just to, when you're doing certain content and you see that, okay, I don't have a lot of mercenaries ranked up, there's a good excuse to rank up this guy at the time. And down goes Cull. It's like Winter Soldier just running through this one. Ugh, MCOC. Alright, we'll do it anyway. We'll continue going Winter Soldier. We just don't want to do 5-hit combos against MCOC, not to give him his hatred charges. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just not going to go 5-hit combos on him. Oops. That was annoying. Oh man, don't want to deal with his special too. Very awesome animation, but scary every time you see it. Alright, we got him down anyway. Alright, 3 more fights, and then I think we're going to have to call it. Alright, let's do some Professor X gameplay. Alright, he's done. Too easy there. Impossible to dex his special too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I remember when he came out, MCOC. I don't think anyone can dex his special too. I could be mistaken, but you could maybe have like a champion like Miles Morales who might be able to get around it. But yeah. Have you ever seen the little exchange between Doom and Namor? I know that there are a bunch of like fun little Easter eggs in between certain champions when they fight each other. I've noticed like Kitty Pryde calls Professor X a jerk because she can't like control, like he can also phase. So it's kind of funny. Oh, not enough in me there. And they start talking. Horn Doom says, Doom toots as he pleases. That's funny. Yeah, definitely some... Oh, whoops, why did I pick Black Widow? That didn't mean to happen. Alright. Alright, okay, let's see if we can make up for it. definitely was not meant to happen. But we'll try anyway here. At least we're getting some extra furies. Okay, we're up to 6 furies. Oops. Forgot about us unstoppable there. Alright, so we finished them off anyway. Let's see, what was that? There's one between Hulk and Bomb. I think Hulk tells Bomb that he needs a breath mint. That'd be pretty funny. Alright, let's try Professor X here. We just need to get him to 25 channeling charges. Oops. And of course I get hit there. Didn't need that. Okay, so now we're evade immune. We can't miss. But I still don't want to knock her down. Special. I guess I might as well throw it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, as long as we stay above that 25 mark, we're good. Done. Professor X for the win. Alright, I'll do a quick check on crystals that we might have. And then I don't think we've got much. Let's see. I did the awards opening. Yeah, I just have like a, what is it, just a Grandmaster crystal here. Nothing too exciting. We can spin it out. Maybe we get lucky and get a 5-star. Who knows? But a 3-star. That's what it is. Okay. I think that's it. Let's see. Yeah, nothing else at the moment. So, I think we're good. Thanks so much, guys, for hanging out. Again, always glad I can help out or give whatever advice that I've got. Use some of that experience.